Well, as of today, Microsoft are stopping their official support of Windows 7 so that it can focus on, quote, newer technologies. Cyber security experts are urging Windows 7 users, of which I'm sure many of you are in the ranks, to upgrade their system. So what should you do? Where do you go to find out if you're Windows 7? I tried to look, couldn't find it. Professor Kevin Curran is here, Professor of Cybersecurity at the Ulster University. Kevin, firstly, you'd be a frequent flyer, wouldn't you? Fly all over the world for a second.
Yeah, I'm just back from Morocco a few days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find the queues at Belfast Airport International have improved in the last few months, actually.
Okay.
But I do remember going there quite a lot and having to urgently get the priority queue. You can book it, you're supposed to do 4 hours beforehand, but if you lie about the flight time, you can book it there live and just move to priority queue. It's only a few quid. But
don't be saying that you're lying about it on air. Oh, sorry, you just did. Kevin, no flight guilt, no?
I don't, no.
Why not?
I'm in the Jeremy Clarkson, ethics. I just don't know.
That reputable environmentalist, Mr. Clarkson.
Yeah.
Just burn it up.
No, give me the cheapest flights.
Yeah. Kevin, I'm sitting here at a desktop. I wouldn't know what my Windows was if I even had Windows. Where'd I go looking for it, and how would we know if we had Windows 7? Most of us don't know what we have.
Yeah, I mean, 1 in 4 users have Windows 7, but again, it's like they're stopping the updates now, so there's no more security updates. And when I teach my computer security classes, ultimately the one takeaway I give anyone at the end of it, after I go through all the flaws and how you crack passwords and what you do, the one takeaway at the end always is, whenever you get an update for your operating system, for your phone, for your software, just patch it, because it takes away the low-hanging fruit from the hackers.
What do you mean patch it? Take it, go, yes?
Install the update.
Yeah.
Because the updates are rolled out by the likes of Microsoft and Google and others to fix any flaws which are found, just in ordinary software flaws, but also security updates. So when you update your system, you're taking away the latest flaws that hackers have.
So 1 in 4 listeners to this who have Windows will be Windows 7 people, Kevin?
There will be, yeah. And I mean, their Windows 7 will continue to operate as normal. The only thing is they're not going to get the monthly updates. What we call the monthly updates from Microsoft is Patch Tuesday. The second Tuesday of every month, for as long as I can remember, Microsoft release updates for software on the Windows system, and it makes it more secure, of course. Now, the unfortunate thing about that is the hackers know that the underlying software for Windows, for all the operating systems from Windows 95, 98, XP, 2000, all the way up to 7 and Windows 10, that it has a common code base. So the hackers, when they see, and of course Microsoft document whatever is being fixed, they literally tell you what was the flaw and what was fixed. So the hackers look at this and they go, well, okay, so I see that they fix XYZ in software package, whatever. I wonder, does that apply, obviously, to Windows XP, for instance, which is no longer updated? Okay. And of course, so often it is.
And so it's serious, Kevin. The UK authorities are saying if you have Windows 7, you shouldn't do, after today, don't be doing your internet banking or even sending an email.
It's a bit dramatic. I mean, the odds on you just getting vulnerability, but yes, ultimately, you don't want to be working with an operating system which is no longer supported, because the hackers write the code, just like I said, that they find out what was being fixed in Windows 10, then they go back and reverse engineer that. They write an exploit for the older operating systems, and then they start probing them, and that's what we call the low-hanging fruit. So every day, Windows XP, Windows 7 gets weaker and weaker. Every month goes by, more flaws, more exploits are developed for those operating systems, and that's where the hackers go and release their software, send their phishing emails, and people clicking them, and then they get into
There'll be lots of people equally as uninformed as me. I have Chrome here. Does that mean I don't have Windows? No.
But that means you've got a Chrome notebook. I mean, there's Chrome browser, but you're talking about the Chrome operating system.
I wouldn't know. Where do I find Windows if I'm here? Declan, put him on this red microphone. Come here.
There is a Chrome operating system from Google, and there's Chromebooks again.
Where would I find Windows on this? I bet you a lot of people don't know if they've got Windows or not, or Windows 7. I'll walk around, Kevin, see if you can find. Take those headphones off.
You're using.
What am I using? Here, Kevin's on.
You're using Windows there.
Yeah, this is Windows.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, well, which Windows?
It looks like.
When you take it,
it looks like Windows 7 actually.
It's not Windows 7.
It does look like it. Yeah.
Properties. Windows.
Yeah, sorry, you got to go into system settings again. It's locked down. Control panel. And then you're
Windows firewall.
No, it's.
You see, most people are like me, Kevin. They need a boy like you.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, you're running Windows 7 Professional. Yeah. So yeah.
So that's not.
See,
That's not.
the problem is
that's not good.
the problem is a lot of corporations, like like obviously the BBC, will have so many operating systems to upgrade, and to upgrade to Windows 10 is it's going to cost about £120.
Right.
Now you could stay in Windows 7, you can get the extended security updates, but of course starting about £20, but it goes up to about £160 per computer, and then that will get more expensive each year.
Yeah.
It's like some of the larger organizations are still paying for extended security updates for Windows XP.
Wow.
A lot of the ATMs you go to actually are running an embedded version of Windows XP still.
I still think there is a room, almost like a paper round, for people with your knowledge, Emma's knowledge, to be able to say to people, look, for 30 quid, I come to your place for 20 minutes and I fix things and I look at stuff and I go, oh, that's Windows 7, need to watch that. Most people, Kevin, honestly, I don't think I have a clue about this.
Yeah. And
I'd have been there all day, even finding out that I had Windows.
But yeah, we're moving into an area where it becomes a little bit scary because everything is now being done.
Yeah.
All our documents are being kept on computers.
I need my messenger from our producer. I need
Yeah.
this one, which is my BBC thing. I need my Facebook here and my emails over there. And I don't know if I've got Windows or not.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Yeah. And actually, the Chromebooks, which I talked about from Google, for instance, are quite good because they kind of do all the automatic updates. You don't have to install things. They're actually quite secure by default. Wow. Also, iOS devices are quite good from Apple again. So it depends what you're doing. If I would recommend to anyone who's older, who's not tech savvy, to just get a Chromebook.
A Chromebook.
A Chromebook. Yeah.
Is that a computer?
It's a computer, but it's running the Google. It's like Android. It's like Android on a tablet.
Gotcha.
But also on a laptop. Generally, you got a keyboard and.
So more. We need more kit. We need more stuff, Kevin. I was amazed. My Blu-ray DVD player stopped working. It was expensive. I bought it only a couple of years ago, 1978 or something, and it didn't work anymore. And the guy said they don't make those anymore. Really, you need to get a second-hand one on Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Everything's changing on.
It is. Yeah.
Kevin, good stuff. Thank you for talking about Windows. And if it's a Windows 7 that you know that you have, ask somebody around you who knows about computers. If you've got Windows 7, don't be doing any more internet banking, says the government. The thoughts in studio of Professor Kevin Curran.